Hello and welcome back to my channel. So this is actually going to be a really random vlog. If anyone is new to my channel, I basically did 2 months of bulking, went on holiday and lost all of the weight that I'd gained. I'm vegan and eating abroad is really hard. So I think I just wasn't quite having enough calories, and we were doing so much whilst I was away, like averaging about 13k steps, swimming, hiking, like you name it, we were doing it. So I am now 10 weeks out from my, not just next powerlifting competition, but my first ever national powerlifting competition, which I'm doing a whole series in the lead up to, but I'm really trying not to get in my head. And it's not even, actually, as of today, marks a week since I flew back. So I've not even been back into a routine. I got back to my flat on Monday, so it's been 4 days since I've actually been back in routine. So I'm trying to cut myself a bit of slack, and right now the focus is literally just getting back into routine, getting my habits down, sorting my eating out and getting some momentum again with training. But that being said, food is obviously a crucial part of it, so I thought I would very quickly just vlog, because I have just done my big restock shop, and obviously I need to sort this out. So I actually vlogged going to the shop and what I bought as I was doing it on TikTok. If you don't follow me already, this is my username, go follow me there, and I've got loads of content as I go. My YouTube is just going to be obviously much longer content. So for example, if you do subscribe to my channel already, and if you're watching along, it's going to be summary stuff, whereas TikTok I'm just doing bite-sized quick pieces as we go through, along obviously with some other fun stuff. So I very quickly vlogged the food shop as I was buying it all, but I thought I would just unpack with you and actually show you what I've got, because when I was doing my bulk diaries series, when I first started bulking, a lot of you guys really liked the what I eat in a day type things, which I've never really done. Again, if you go and watch that video, I kind of talk through why and where I'm at with it. But I thought I would at the very least just show you my food shop, what I've got. First off is obviously some Monster. Now I do work with ESN, and the crank cans I really like. It's just that this single flavour of Monster is crack. It speaks to me. And actually, I will just say, this is the only Monster I buy now. Anyone that's followed me on any form of social media, watched my vlogs, will know I am a Monster girly through and through. And I've actually been quite surprised at how easy it was to transition me to the crank cans. There's quite a few flavours, and I think that's why, because they're so different to Monster. So the only one that I would say is a comparison is the white one. When I say I've got so many flavours, I actually, if you watched my last what I eat in a day vlog, I think I showed you my energy drink. Right, please don't judge me when I show you this, okay? I think I showed you my stock. Oh, why is the lighting doing me dirty now? It's now been entirely replaced by ESN cans here. There's a couple of stray Monsters. There's spare stocks, and then this is literally just my electrolytes. So you've got lemon, berry and cherry. And then up here, I've literally got the white crank cans. Then I've got lemon iced tea, peach iced tea, tropical, and then just the normal energy drink flavour. Anyway, all I was going to say is that the white ESN crank is so similar to white Monster. I've actually been shocked. The peach iced tea and the lemon iced tea, there's nothing else like it, and they are unbelievable. The lemon one, especially after it's been in the fridge, is so refreshing. And the tropical one, it tastes like Rubicon, if you've ever had that. It's really nice. It's quite sweet. But yeah, if you want more bitter or refreshing taste, the peach iced tea or the lemon iced tea I highly recommend. If you want something that's cheaper than a Monster but is close sister, this is going to be your gal. Obviously, as I say, they've got normal energy drink flavours if you're not fussy. They are much cheaper. Anyway, so I've got Monster. Right, bagels, obviously. I have actually restocked on a couple of sweets, because Sour Patch Kids came out with vegan strawberry ones, and they're so good. And then I saw these Haribo new tropical slices that are also vegan, so thought I'd give those a go, and I really like these sometimes in longer training sessions, especially at the back end of the blog. Pika Blues that need to go straight in the freezer because these are my favourite ice lollies of all time. When I say this was like a full restock shop, it was. So I just got my Nano Sweet Chili Jam and vegan garlic mayo. I have quite a lot sometimes of like, I'm going to butcher it, gyros, anything like that. So I really like the garlic mayo with that. I got orzo. If you haven't tried it before, it looks like rice, it's pasta, okay? And it's so good because it can be really good for cutting because you can have it in like salads, or you can make it really quite low calorie. I literally just do like a 1-pot dish with this. So I pour it all into like a big pan, pour some stock over it, and then I literally just throw in like a protein sauce, so I'll maybe use some like vegan corn pieces, beans, like butter beans, they're quite like thick. Then I literally put, I bought it actually, leek, red onion, tomato, and then I add like blanched almonds that are in here somewhere. So you literally hit everything, fibre, protein, carbs, and you get a little bit of the fats from the almonds as well. Literally spray a little bit of fry light on the top, bit of salt, bit of pepper, whack it in the oven for like 20 minutes, give it one big stir, and then I add a bit of lemon juice and spinach, another stir, put it in for 5 minutes. It's one of my favourite meal prep dishes because it is so easy and it tastes so good, and I get so many portions out of it, literally just from this like one little bag that will do 4 or 5 portions for me, so it's great. Pasta I've really stocked on as well, just penne pasta. I actually did another shop a couple of days ago, so I got all of my like normal beans, lentils, pulses, etc. I got 5 bean salad, and I make like a 3 bean chilli. I didn't include this in my TikTok reel because you don't really need to know what body wash, soap, mouthwash and stuff I buy, but restocks of those. Okay, this is a blast from the past for my UK girlies. I've actually been really into winders at the moment because they're just a nice sweet treat without having like sweets or anything like that. Some vegan pesto because again it's a really, more pasta. It's a really nice pre-training or meal prep meal for me. It's just pesto chicken pasta. Gyozas because I've been really into my Asian foods at the moment. I literally will whack like 6 to 8 of these on top of something. They're on offer at Tesco at the moment. Alpro yogurts because I will have these as like a little snack. I add my ESN flavour powder on top of them. Sometimes I have a bit of fruit with them, and oh, they're so good. By Life just grated cheese because I'll have that with pastas and stuff at the moment. As I say, I'm really into my Asian style food, so I just got some noodles. I think I got pad thai sauce somewhere. Did I? Yeah, pad thai sauce somewhere, so we'll just have that with a bit of tofu, veggies, pad thai sauce, some gyozas, stir fries, that type of thing. I'm not like super adventurous with it, but it just tastes real good. Top up of milk so I can have my oats and smoothies and stuff like that. More oats. Then I've also got bananas because I will have that either pre-training if I have weird timed training sessions or mid-training. Oreos, so I'll have those with my oats or just sometimes as a little snack. Oh yeah. Vegan cookie dough Ben & Jerry's was on offer, so I also got that because I'm bulking. Obviously as a coach, I am very wary of the fine line between like eating like shit and just calling it bulking, but also that maintenance, higher cal diets, we have room to have a bit more freedom. So make the most of it, have the stuff, and that's kind of like where I'm at the moment. Tofu, this brand, the sriracha one, is unbelievable because obviously you don't have to do anything to it, and it just tastes so good. It's already pressed as well, so it's really easy, so I can literally just chop it up. Offer at Tesco at the moment as well. This brand, Squeaky Bean, right, once again, as a vegan, wholeheartedly believe that the majority of your food should be like whole foods. But this brand, it's quite high fibre, but the protein intake in this, if you have this little packet, it's 21 grams, which for vegans is pretty damn good. And once again, it tastes unreal. They've got loads of flavours. This is the smoky barbecue. I've had like sweet chili, teriyaki, whatever, so it's really easy to throw into like stir fries. I'm gonna make like a little noodle salad type thing with this, but I sometimes have it in like wraps. But anyway, it's really good. Bacon, because I've been craving it recently. There we go. That's the blanched almonds. There's a tiny little packet, but all the hard work is already done for you and they stay whole, because I've tried like flaked almonds on that recipe before. It just like gets in my teeth and stuff, so this is nice because it stays whole. Stock cubes, because I have them with a lot of my recipes because it's just easy. Burgers, Linda McCartney veggie burgers. Again, the protein on this is ridiculous. Per burger, 20 grams, so I will usually have both. Sometimes, especially when I'm bulking, I'll have it like a bit of salad, bit of mayo, cheese in like either brioche buns or bagels. So it ends up being like 50 grams of protein. Right, I had a little top up of, I usually get Fry Light, but this was cheaper. It's just 1 cal oil. Then I've got all of my veggie stuff. So I've got a leek for that recipe that I was talking about. Again, UK girlies, Tesco, these are vegan. Because the only other high protein noodles I've ever been able to find are like egg noodles, or they're not actually that high protein. These are vegan. They're Tesco own brand protein noodles. I think it's just pea protein, but so half a pack, 14 grams of protein and 220 calories. So for me being like going into a bulk, it's perfect because I will have a pack of this, which is nearly 30 grams of protein, 450 calories, and I'll sometimes have that with a bit of tofu, or like in a stir fry with some sauce. So like these are really good for high protein, which you can either have a little bit less of, or you can have the whole packet, and it's like decent cows. There we go, pad thai sauce. I restocked on chia seeds because I will sometimes add this to my oats or in like a smoothie or something. Chilies. Peppers, I've also got another pack of this in the fridge already. Cherry tomato, a single carrot because I will have that with my pad thai. I did get a sweet potato. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but I think it'll either be on the side of like my burgers. I've got new potatoes because I'm going to do a little like potato, tofu, lentil curry thing. I think the last thing is just blueberries to add to smoothies and on top of my oats. So that is my food shop. So yeah, I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of an insight. This is not my average food shop. This is definitely a lot bigger, and more so because I've had to stock quite a lot of the big things. I will obviously have a rough idea of like meals that I'm either really craving for that week, or just especially for bulking, I've got it down now in terms of recipes and brands and stuff that I can have. So I kind of map it out that way by like starting with meals. But I will always as well just make sure that I've got plenty of protein sources. I will mix that up usually depending on like brands or whatever through the week, or like week to week shops. So always have a protein source, plenty of carbs as well. So I've massively stocked up bagels and pasta basically is for me this week. I tend to stray away from too much like rice stuff in bulking, just because to get the calories up you have to have a lot, but I will sometimes have that. Just why I have more like bagels, pastas, you get a bit more bang for your buck. Plenty of veggies, fibre sources here as well. And then I will have like miscellaneous stuff. So I've added for this week, for example, like fats, I've got a bit of mayo, cheese, my oil sprays, like little things like that. Obviously my almonds, so fatty foods there. Fats are not the demon, by the way. I think there's sometimes this common misconception that if I have a high fat diet, it means I'm going to put on fat. Absolutely not. With the right types of fats and moderation, obviously you want to avoid too many saturated fats, but the right types of fats will be absolutely fine, and they are a necessity in your body. Yeah, and then just like miscellaneous top up stuff. So I hope that maybe gave a little bit of insight. So yeah, very random vlog, but thank you for watching as always. I'll be back to you with more training stuff. If you like these sort of like intermittent, very random vlogs, I'd love to know, because it's really helpful me to kind of have feedback. So I'm going to be doing a weekly countdown to nationals with all of my training and brain dumps, etc. But anything specific like this, let me know, and I can try and do a little bit of like bulking stuff in between where I can, because obviously this is not my full-time job. I'm not a content creator, I would say, by trade. I'm an online strength coach, empowerment coach. That is what I do. It's what I love. This is kind of like a side hobby just because I love it, and all the Instagram stuff is obviously kind of like marketing alongside coaching. So I just don't have the time to do that much, which is why I sometimes have big gaps between things because work gets really busy. But yeah, where I can, I will try and upload as much as I can. So keep me posted. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.